yes, we definitely should send them via Discord to one another
Yeah,
before.
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
perfect. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
we'll send it emojis of little explosions and
that's correct.
stuff like
That is
that. Yeah,
correct.
yeah.
Everyone
And
will.
USA flags and yeah, fist bumps. Exactly.
And papal tiaras.
Definitely papal tiaras. So
Yeah, that's what we definitely should do.
I actually threw my hat in
Oh,
the ring for that. So we'll see
did
if I
you?
get any votes.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. You
So
happen to be Catholic?
no, but
Okay.
yeah,
All right. I mean, apparently that's not important.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
that it is or not. I don't know if it
Oh,
is. I
okay.
think
Well,
it
maybe.
might be slightly overrated.
Mm,
So
uh, uh, job requirement
well,
for.
or able to speak a passing bit of Latin. I think
There you go.
that's the
E
real test
pluribus
there.
unum.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 So
Yeah. Right. Uh, 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 right. Brilliant.
well,
Yeah,
when last
let's,
we left, we were at the top of the 10 o'clock turn.
I believe we were. I believe
Yeah.
we were. And we have reason to believe that probably there wasn't any need to roll for army morale for anybody.
Nope, we are insufficiently wounded.
Well,
So I'm sure
that's a
that will
shame, boys.
change in no time at all.
No time at all. Yep,
Yeah.
that's correct.
Yeah.
All right. Well, very good. Let's proceed apace then, shall we?
All right. Let's let the dice be chucked.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be Chuck here. Up, Chuck.
Ho! You've rolled a
That
special thing on the very
I
first
still got the
turn.
touch.
You
I
do.
still
What
got the
is a
touch, but it's a
9-0?
special rally
Special
though. It's not
rally.
very
I don't
interesting.
think do we have anyone who's
No,
disordered
no. In
anywhere?
fact, I think we didn't even do the rally phase at the end of the last turn because there wasn't anybody who needed it.
I thought you had somebody.
So,
You've got somebody who's disordered down here in the
oh,
tier garden.
disordered, but it's a special rally. You're right. Pick a command for disorder recover and rally. It's not just a rally. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So I
Well,
think
in
he's the
fact,
only
both of
one
them
who's,
are.
yeah.
So yeah. So I pick him, and that comes off, and then we'll go ahead and roll for the other guy, and that's
And I think
almost
he
certainly
passes,
good
yeah.
enough. And all right. Woo!
And
So
that actually does
we
move the clock, since
ah
9 is
all
more than
right.
8.
All right, and we're going to start the surrender negotiations. David, would you like to recommend some terms?
Bless you.
Okay, well, that's one for him.
That is one for him.
And it doesn't move the clock.
It does not move the clock.
But he won't be able to attack my guys in the tier garden who were disordered.
I know, that was his
So thank goodness I got that out of the way.
his big plot. He was going to be
Mhm.
airdropping some troops there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or he had a mini
walls.
sub in the lake there in the tier garden.
Yeah.
All right, and that's a wing also, right?
No, your wing activation is a
It's
9.
9. Yeah.
9. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've gotten one though, remember?
Yeah, I
did
Just
did
not
get
this
one.
time. Yeah.
Uh, let's see. Well, I know who's going to get it, so that's no question there. Um, uh, t- 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 Well, so of course it's going to be the most important one for me.
Kata,
Yes.
Yes,
Kata.
absolutely.
Prince of Braunschweig.
Bevern.
Bavern. You got to roll to see if he activates.
We don't have to.
No, I know.
No.
I'm pulling his leg.
Oh, was that supposed to be a joke?
That was supposed to be
Yeah,
a
Okay.
it
joke.
was very funny. Very
Okay.
funny.
I laughed. I giggled.
I got it. I got it now.
All right. So roll for your disorder recoveries. I presume somebody over there is
Yeah.
disordered from the looks of it.
Yeah. All right. So disorder recoveries first. Boom.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure that guy's disordered.
All right.
Dress right, boys.
All right. And now we have fire.
We do. Things go boom boom.
All right. Let's see. Well, let's see if we can. Let's fire on this grenadier here.
All right.
Um, let's see. So,
So you'll
I've got
have 4 and 3 and 3. You'll have 10 increments firing at a. Those are all what? All grenadier? No, they are just
no, they're
musketeers.
musketeers. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, someone over there is a fusilier, but I think he's the guy that's over here.
He's the guy that
Okay.
just recovered. And
So if you got 10 increments, it's going to be 40. 40 to 15, you're looking at 2.5 to 1. No. Yeah, 2.5 to 1. And there'll be a minus 10. So 2.5 to 1 with a minus 10.
2.5 to 1 with a minus 10.
Respectable.
Yeah, let's see.
Better than a poke in the eye.
Oh,
So
53.
that's a 43.
43. I don't think
That
that's
is
enough. No.
It's enough for a single hit, it looks like.
No. 2.5. Oh, 2.5. Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I was looking at 2 to 1 column.
Yeah.
All
All right.
The mystery of 2.5.
Whoops, I went the wrong way. We need to increase it. Okay, cool. All right, who's next?
And I guess they can't disorder, right? So.
Why would they disorder?
Well, it doesn't take a morale check. So, but
No.
no. And the grenadiers out there.
Yep. So you've got a 12 to 15.
2.
So that's 1 to 1.5 with a minus 10.
Yeah. Nope, that's not
going to be a
gonna do
miss.
anything. And now we move.
Yep.
It's fire.
All right.
I'm banging my way along in the Instrument of War, the Christopher Duffy book about the Austrian army.
Oh, cool.
Been an interesting one. It's volume 1. I don't know if I'm not sure if I even have volume 2. And I mean, when he's really talking about the army,
right?
Like, where the soldiers come from and how were they paid, and you know, what were the officers like, and what were some of the challenges they had. And I mean,
Right.
we haven't gone through any campaigns. You know, we're just talking. I mean, maybe reference a campaign or a battle or something
Right.
that happened in order to illustrate a point, but it's not at all a chronological study.
Right.
So it's been interesting, though. I mean, I've got a new little nightlight thing that clips onto the book, and so I've been reading it at night and making it more than 4 pages many nights.
Cool.
Just a joke my dad and I had is, you read 4 pages and fall sound asleep.
All right, so this guy's gonna go there. This guy's gonna go there. And
give them the bums rush.
Give them the bums rush. Yep. That's gonna go there. All right, so you're going to get a shot off at this guy here as he moves up
Okay.
into here.
Okay. Cool. So I've got 3 increments
Three.
there. Plus, can I get a portion of
You
that
got,
firing?
well,
Well,
half
there's
of
only one strength point left, but I guess strictly speaking,
That's still
it's
half of
rounded.
1. Yeah.
So
So I'll have
yeah,
4.
so it's
4
four. Yeah,
times 2. That's going to be 8. So 8 to 10. Here we go. 77.
not at 1 to 1.5.
Yes.
It will be enough for a disorder check, though.
Oh yeah, because it's I'm on the
Op
op
fire.
thing. Yeah, I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, make a disorder check for your guy. And he's
He's
happy. I'm sure they're brilliant.
yeah.
A little bit of smoke does not scare them away.
Right.
Yeah,
And let's see, we want
they're just thinking about all those grapes.
one, two, three, and he's going to turn. So you get a shot there.
Okay, so I'll have 2 to 2. I'll have 4 to 10. A 90. Let's see. 4 to 10 is going to be what? 1 to 2 odds. So that's good enough for
Four
a
to ten
single
is one to
hit.
three. No, 4 to 10 is one to
Well, it's
5 to 10.
one
It's
to
one.
it's 1 to two
It's
and a
one to
half. So I
three.
don't know if you round up or round down. What do you guys
No,
do?
it'd be 1 to 3.
It's
Okay,
one to,
so it's a miss.
and who's left? Got this guy in the back here, and he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and take a disorder check. He's fine. And also I wanted this uh, my artillery battery down to the south. I wanted to. Let's see. Do I want to move my other artillery? Yeah. I'm sorry. I should have.
That's all right.
Gonna
It
move.
doesn't have any material impact on what you're doing with Bevern. So
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So boom, there, and he's going to unlimber. All right. Um, and the other, let's see, do I want to shoot yet? No, let's see what presents there. Um, all right. And the other is going down here. They're going to fire. Let's see.
who's that? Can you flash them?
Yep. My artillery battery's
Oh, way
down here.
down there. Okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is I've got 4, so I got 8.
Well, how do you have 8?
Oh, there's 4. There's 4 increments. They're times 2.
Oh, at the
Oh,
range of 13?
yep.
Oh, wow, that's pretty good.
So,
Who are you targeting?
let's see. 1, 2, got these skirmishers right here. And so I get a +10, but I'm shooting at skirmishers.
So which
So
skirmishers are you shooting at? I didn't see my. Oh, okay, Michael skirmishers that are in the village.
Michael skirmishers.
Okay.
And I get a +10 because I'm up on the Homolka, whatever bear.
Is that,
Yep,
is that part of these rules?
there's a special rule in there for I get a
Oh.
+10 if I'm within, I think, 2 hexes of 2026 and 2027, if I remember right. I'd have to.
Oh, there it is. 3126 within 1 hex.
Within 1, yeah, okay, and 31.
If they are firing at a lower target, oh, that's beyond the fire's minimum range. Okay, yeah, all right. Well, there you
So,
go.
yeah, I'm within
So
1
it's
hex
plus-
of that. +10, and I'm shooting it as skirmisher, so that's minus what?
Minus 10.
So
Minus
you
10.
just break
So
even.
that cancels out. So that's,
And
and
then
so I
I
got
don't-
8, 1 to 1.5, right?
Yeah, so it's 8 to 10. So it's 1 to
Well,
1.5.
or is it 1 to 2? Because isn't it 15 for the village?
No, the
I mean, maybe it
villages are
isn't.
only 10. It's
Are
the
they?
vineyards that
Okay.
are 15. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Now
all right, all right.
Lobositz
So one,
is 15, but the other
'cause it's
villages are
town?
just 10. Yeah.
okay. All right. Well, then 1 to 1.5 then.
Boom. Hey, there's a big shot.
Nice. Wow. That's
And 1, 2.
Good thing you had that +10. Otherwise, it would have been embarrassing.
at some point you ought to be able to ask for a mulligan, you'd think, right?
Yeah, and the other battery here is going to shoot at the church or whatever that structure is there.
Okay.
And what's its defense?
I don't
So
know.
you've got a 24 pounder and a 10-pound howitzer.
Yeah,
Actually,
So-
I think that it is not any different. I think it is, although it is visually appears different, there are no like
24.
walled church,
Yeah,
type
no,
of
it's-
terrain like there are in some games. I think
Yeah.
it's just another village hex.
All right, so I've got
Basically, you have 4.
2, 3, so 4 against
4 to 10. So it's a 1 to 3 shot. with
1
a
to 3
plus
shot.
10.
With a
Minus
plus-
10.
No, he's minus 10 because you're a skirmisher.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it
breaks
washes.
even.
Right.
I don't think you can
Plus
hit
minus
anything.
wash-
Just get a
Uh,
special
well, if
result.
I get
He'd
a-
need a special,
yeah,
he'd
if
need
I
a
get-
special result.
yeah.
That's all he's got.
That's all I'm looking for. A special result. Turn it on fire. Boom. Nope.
No.
Right, so those 2 guys are finished. The one was finished, and okay. And I think that should just about do it. Okay.
All right, that was exciting. I guess it's my turn
do
to
I
throw
need
some
to-
dice.
It is.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right, that's 1 for us. That does not move the clock.
Right.
So I apologize in advance, Michael, for not moving the clock. So I'll work on moving the clock more next time. Yeah.
Deeply troubled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As well you should be. All right. Well, we can do all things with Lacey.
Lacey's
first,
boys,
right?
yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
Lacey's
yeah,
boys.
let's do that. Yeah.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and maneuver my. So I'm gonna do Veed. Mr. Veed, and I'm going to activate the artillery that's over in this part of the town as well. So I can move this guy here, and I'm not going to be able to unlimber him this turn, as I recall, correct? I can move into the
Yeah,
obstructed terrain,
because
but can't do anything else more exciting. Yeah.
that would require your entire turn.
Yeah. All right. And then I will have this guy move here. He can back into the hex. And I think you said I could do the same thing with this guy where he could back into the hex.
Sure, let's
Okay.
just prolong.
Yep. All right. So we'll put little finished markers on all of those exciting people. Good. All right. And then there's Weed. There's the other leader. Okay. So they're fine. And then if I want to get people to go into, so say these guys, I want them to form line or something like that. They're going to need to, they're in column now. So I basically just look at the chart like I normally would, or is it something different because they're in the
Well,
village?
right. So the way it works is you'd still calculate the number of movement points you'd need.
Okay.
And it's possible that based upon the number of movement points that you'd actually have to rapid march to do it. But regardless of how many points it takes, that's the only movement you can do. Now, in practice, if you got 4 movement points, I can't think of any formation change that's going to require more than 4.
Right.
So
yeah,
it
no,
probably matters.
I mean, I think so. For example, for this guy here to go
Yeah.
into line facing this vertex, it looks like it's only going to cost him 2.
Right.
Yeah,
But in this case, the 2 is the entire thing. I'm guessing the only time it really matters is if you've got, a unit that's particularly slow. I think, like the British artillery units of Fontenoy are 2 movement points.
Right.
So is it possible that there'd be something that, or maybe the lousy observation corps guys from Zorndorf who've only got a 3, movement. Anyway, that's all.
Right. Okay.
So all good.
Good to know. All right. So I got them there, and I think they're happy with that situation, at least for the moment, until something presents itself. Otherwise, this guy, it's going to cost him half and 1 to get there, and he'll just hang out until, I guess, next turn when he can do something else.
Right.
See, I got a couple of guys here. So that's going to be 1 and 2, 3, and I'll have the other guy go here 4. They are my reserve. Imagine that.
Such as it is.
I know. Let's see. This guy's going to go here. And there's casserole in there. Oh, okay. He's going to go there. This guy is going to spend his movement to form something approaching a thing. This guy's going to do the same thing. There we go. We're starting to look like we have some sort of semblance of defense. All right. And we will then, let's see, where does Weed need to be? No, I don't want to move everything. I just want to move Veed. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. two, oh, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right. So that's as good a spot as any to put him. We will flip him over. Okay. We are done with Mr. Veed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. David, time for you to try
David?
some dice.
Okay, actually, I goofed up my turn. All right.
Excellent.
Well, there you go. You said another one for you.
Mm,
Yeah, we still
Yeah.
haven't moved the clock. This sucks.
Well, we moved it once with
What?
your special whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, I know, but come on.
Um,
We're way behind the pace.
Yep. All right. Who are you going to activate
is it?
next?
What's the difference?
We have a +3.
Plus three. You
So
only have a
we're at a
plus
4 and
three.
you're at a 5.
Oh,
So
okay. Because Browns, you're at 4, and
you're only a 1 right now.
I'm at a plus 2. So no, I'm at a plus 1.
Yep.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
All
So
right. So
it's
plus 3.
just
So
for
I
the
actually
Austrian.
don't.
It's a net +3 for the Austrians.
All right. Okay. So I do get one. All right. Let's see. Do I want to go? All right, I'm going to. Boy, I didn't expect to get another one. So
You're getting ready to take a nap.
yeah,
Yeah, you put your headphones on, your easy listening music, your little eye protectors. You figured you'd just check in the next time we said it was your turn.
yeah. All right. Let's keep behind. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's all of them. Uh, oh, there's supposed to be even more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's one more down. Where's he? He is. He's there. Okay. All right. I'm going to do KY.
KY. All right, that's a bunch
This
of
guy.
cavalry. Yep.
Bunch of cavalry. And let's see, do I want to move the skirmishers? I may, yeah, let's think about the skirmish cavalry too. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And the skirmish can be within range of any commander. They don't have to be within the range of the guy that you're activating.
Any non-command leader. So either the
Yeah.
activated command leader or any non-command leader.
Oh, so like a wing leader or the army leader.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But they are in range of the
Yeah.
activated. So, and that.
I was looking over at like the Prince of Braunschweig, and I'm like, oh well, they're within 5 of him, but he's not being
Yeah.
activated. Okay, good to know.
Let's see. All right, and the other one. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. All right. I think I can do this. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's do 5. And the next one is 1, 2, and I am going to the right, so that's, or to the left, so
It
that
should
is
be
from,
pretty inexpensive.
yeah,
Should just cost
from
probably 1.
column to line is 1. So 3, 4, 5. And the next group here, okay, no, that's not the next group. Do Let's see, they will go here. This one will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one will go, these two will go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this one will go 1, 1.5, 2.5, 3. Actually, I made a mistake with this, guys, but back here, they turned back this way. They went 5, and then they came out for 1 because when I turned them back there, that turned the wrong way.
Ah, okay.
But
No, don't
they
worry
still,
about it. They still had, I think, movement points
yeah,
left, right?
right. So 1, 1.5, 2, 3. Wait, now I got confused. I remembered. All right. So, all right. So that's 1, 1.5, 2.5. 3.5. 4.
That's impressive. The cat actually knew to run away while I was still inhaling on that sneeze.
Always important.
He,
Hey,
he lies to me.
we got 4 people tuning in here, 40 minutes in.
Oh my word! Oh
I tell
my
ya.
word! Did you turn your camera off?
Yeah, that's what I need to do. We still
Yeah.
still to date the best actual number of
Yeah.
people viewing was the time that I was not. You couldn't see my
Visible.
happy smiling face. Exactly.
Right. Hmm.
I should probably put a poll up saying, okay, what do you guys want to do?
Maybe
Look
you
at
should
me or
just put the
not?
pole up between you and the camera. I'm
All
here all
right.
week. Try the veal.
There you go. There you go. Speaking of which, it's your turn to
All
roll
right.
again.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of veal,
Yep. Oh my gosh, you're
dag
just
nabbit.
handing them. You're just handing them over to the Prussians.
Oh
What
my
is
goodness.
this?
Dang. Well, I mean, the good news is we will get to activate because we're barely
Yeah.
moving the clock.
Yeah.
But
I'm not
yeah,
worried
very
about
disappointing.
us. Yeah.
I know. I know. I'm not pleased about this nonsense.
It's okay. The war has to come eventually.
I guess.
The good news is that it flummoxes David because he's not expecting to have any activations, and then suddenly
Exactly.
he's forced to, and we start the shot clock.
And that's really our cunning plan.
That is
there.
our cutting plan. We need to. I
Mhm.
need to have the shot clock show up on the screen
Yeah.
there.
Oh, that'd be
Counting
great.
down.
Yeah.
On we were talking about that with one of the modules. I think when Tom Whitfield was playing, maybe it was Moscow, maybe it was one of the others, where you could get a clock that would show up on the vassal thing for everybody. So it's like, okay,
Wow.
we're doing
So all the movement.
yeah. So the time movement for Premiere or for Fifth
Yeah.
Edition, everyone could see.
Right.
Okay, there's the clock counting down, kind of a thing.
That's
All
wild.
right.
Yeah. Who are you going to activate,
All right.
David?
Cat's here.
Okay, another big bunch of cavalry.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2. Let's see. Wait a second. 1. 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and okay.
All right, it's looking pretty impressive. Okay, here we go. My turn. A 92. Well, that's definitely ours.
And you
that's
move the clock.
Definitely move the clock.
Moving the clock.
Moving the clock. So I'm going to activate. My grenadiers and the grenzers, all those people up in the hinterlands of the universe. Yeah, and I think I will activate O'Donnell. And send
Old MacDonald.
Old MacDonald had a farm. So, don't have any disorder recoveries. So we can go straight to shooting. So let's go ahead and do some of that, shall we? So I'll have these two guys fire there. I've got 15 from the Grenzers, plus another 4 from the Grenadiers. So that's going to give me 19. 19 to 10 is 1.5 to 1. And I'm shooting in on your flank, so I think that boosts it up to 2 to 1. So there we go. Let's roll, see what we get. A 95 at 2 to 1.
Ooh.
That is going to be 2 hits.
Good heavens.
Well,
I know what I should have. I did goof up last time, but I should have assaulted at the end of that move that one
I was
grenadier.
surprised you didn't, actually. I
Yeah, I didn't think about it
decided
because
that you must have had a reason, but I couldn't figure
I
out what it
didn't.
was. But, oh,
Now you know what the reason was. I
well,
forgot.
there you
okay,
go.
yeah. Well, like Napoleon says, never interrupt your
After
enemy when he's
enemy when
making a
he's making a
mistake.
mistake, indeed.
That's right.
All right, then I think what we'll do is we will have this guy and this guy fire here. So that's going to be 15 plus 12. So that's going to be 27. 27 to 15 is going to be 1.5 to 1 odds. Oh, actually, let's see. Now we will do, this guy's just going to fire a 1 to 1 here. And then these two guys can fire 1.5 to 1 there. So for the 1 to 1 here, no pluses, no minuses. Here we go. A 99 at 1 to 1.
Jesus,
That's going to
Whoa.
be another 2 hits. No, that's a single hit.
you are doing some shooting, man.
Well,
Smoking.
we're hoping that that the king will run away.
Yeah,
we're
that's it.
we're slowly building it up. So here we got 24 to 15. So that's going to be a 1.5 to 1. No pluses, no minuses. A 45 is going to be a miss. So, all right. And we can mark people as finish, even though they look probably Austrian or Croatian or something like that.
Probably not really finished.
Yeah, probably not really finish indeed. All right.
I'm guessing they'd be in the Russian army if there was.
If they were
Probably.
Finns.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I guess I would imagine by now Finland's part of Russia, not Sweden at this point.
Gosh, I can't remember. I think Sweden lose Finland. It's during the Napoleonic Wars. There's a war in the
Really?
early 1800s, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, right
Oh, I see.
now. Yeah, right now the enemy that the Poles are still the Russians are dealing with is well, they've got the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth that they're engaged with. They're fighting against the Turks a fair amount.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, Sweden is still problematic.
Swedish rule is until 1809, and Russian rule picks up after that. So there we go.
Yeah. So
all right, I didn't know if maybe the Great Northern War was the time that it moved over.
No,
but I see it is not so.
Not indeed. Okay.
All right.
All right, and we can flip that guy over for what little it's worth. Okay, cool. Now, let's see. Let's go down to our cavalry since we've done our shooting. Our famous Lawrence O'Donnell. And what can they do? If they want to go into march column in a direction, some direction, any direction. Let's see. They're facing that way. They want to go that way. It would cost them 2. Okay, so this guy. Let's see. He can go into march column, and I'm pretty sure I'm looking at this correctly. It's like I've got to turn this thing in my hand.
Yeah, that's the truth. If turning to the right is cheap.
Yeah. No, I want him facing this way so he can go that way. So that cost him 2. So that's 2, 3, 4, 4.5, 5.5, 6.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and this guy's going to do something similar. So that's 2, 3, yeah, I guess 3.5,
Oh.
4.5, 5, and 6 to move in there, I think.
Probably not. Probably going to be more than that.
Is it cost to move into it or to cross it?
I think the penalty is applied
moving into it is 4. Okay.
on. Right. So I think what I'd probably suggest is just back them both up 1 hex, because otherwise one of them is going to be out of command.
Okay, so like that. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. It seems like that
All
would
right.
get the job done.
All right, and so then going into that thing is going to cost us 4 if we do it in a subsequent turn.
Yeah. On the other hand, you could turn and go around it for. That's going to cost you a lot too. But
Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to figure out where to. I wanted to try to get them on the other side of the thing.
Oh yeah, totally,
So,
totally.
Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll turn this guy. That's going to be 2, 3, 4 gets him there. This guy's going to do the same thing and get over there like that. And I can always move the Grenzers in the future when we move in or across or whatever. So I'm going to move Mr. O'Donnell there to keep everybody happy. Okay. All right. Cool. It's over to David to roll the dice.
Bam!
Oh, that's another big
Whoa.
one.
Great.
And that's one for
Lands a
us. That is.
All right, we'll move the clock. Boom.
All right, that's what the 3rd time we've advanced it, I think, right? Okay, cool.
It
so
is,
now I'm going to move Mr. Haddock in the paddock.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's going to cost 1 to move those guys, to turn them sideways. And then let's go.
Remember, 2 of those are out of command.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
That
all
means
right.
they only have 4 movement points.
4 movement points, right?
So I've now spent 2 movement points on them.
Okay.
Yep. And then here's going to be 3 movement points. And then that's going to be 4 movement points. And then we can move Mr. Haddock there. And we might as well move. Well, yeah, we can move Lacey. While we're at it. Right, yeah, we can probably move. Lacey's got to be within 5 of whatever. So we can put him back there. Okay, cool. Right, that's it for me.
Back to Mike.
Yep, roll some dice, Michael.
Okay. God dang it.
Oh, I tell you, pretty sad.
Man,
You just don't have it in you today.
I don't. I just got so excited about the 9-0 right off.
I know.
Yeah. All right.
All
So
right.
all
So I
Lacey's
still have
boys
one
are
guy
done
left.
now?
I've got
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Lowenstern Lowenstein.
Yeah.
All right. So try to figure out kind of where to park him. Boop, boop, boop.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we can kind of move here. Where it would be good to try to reaction charge. So if he comes up to this sunken road, Is it good to be within, so it's within 2 hexes, so I could attack him while he's in the road? What's the sort of optimal
Well,
thing to
I mean,
do?
let's take a look at that. That's actually a good question. So the sunken road is, here's the sunken road. Come on. Oh, for the Lord. Really?
Did the cat sit on your stuff again?
No, no. This was purely my fingers trying to get two pieces of paper apart. Okay. It was a considerable obstruction of maneuver. Other than providing some cover to units from long range fire, it interfered with the unit's ability to attack and defend in a proper formation. So we know about its 15 fire defense value under the conditions below, but you're more worried about CV. So sunken road hexes give a -2 CV modifier to units defending in them or attacking out of them. So you want to hit them while they're in the hex.
Right.
Um,
And so my reaction
so
charge zone is two hexes,
yes.
right?
So
if I were to go
here's
here,
maybe
right?
yes.
Okay.
So here's the move that we'd be thinking is
Right.
that because it's going to cost him 4 movement points to enter that hex, he's going to have a hard time. He's going to have a hard time doing much, right? Because he probably can't move through it
Mm-hmm.
in order to charge past it, because he's going to have to take a disorder check and he's going to have to be very close. And the truth is you can op charge him at any time.
Right.
You op charge him while he's moving across, or if he tries to launch a charge from that hex, you can op charge him before he even moves.
Right.
So if you're 2 hexes away, that makes that a pretty good defensive space.
Okay. Good to know. All right. So then I can park somebody there, and I can park the other guy there, and we can cover a fair amount of ground. Okay.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. Okay. And it's back to you.
Oh, yep. Here we go. Oh, that's a big one. That's for us.
Showing me how it's
clock.
done. Showing me how it's done. All right. And that is down to me, I guess.
Yep, I've done all my excitement.
Okay. That is good, as they say. All right. Trying to figure out what I want to do here. All right, well, let's go ahead and do M. That is McGuire down here.
Right.
And everybody is in command ever so barely, but they are. And then let's see, we will go ahead and start marching. Trying to figure out how I want to do this. All right, well, I'm not going to worry about that for the moment. All right, we're going to just move these guys down here. That's going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then these 2 fellas, I guess we'll just rotate them comme ça. And I think that probably will do it. We'll just move the commander somewhere more convenient. Like that. Sure, let's say like that. So how much fun was that? I asked.
That was very exciting.
Tough to beat. I think anyone would have to agree. So So then it must be David's roll.
It is. David rolls a big one, but he gets the initiative with this.
So we're
they
down
move
to
the clock
5
again.
now.
All right. I'm going to move Schwerin.
Watch your language.
And a little Schwerin going on.
You're gonna get him demonetized
That's right.
because he gets the big bucks out of this.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is
It's
actually we get a lot of
monster
people who
audience.
watch this. Somebody
After
had
the
watched
fact?
after the fact. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Somebody had watched, I think, all of the our colon game, and had
Okay.
posted at the last episode, epic, thank you, whatever else. So yeah, there's some
Showed
people
them how not to play.
Well, that one fellow who'd commented like, early on, this is impossible, blah blah blah, for the Prussians to win.
Right.
And we were
Right.
scoffing like, okay, hold my beer, let me roll for the Austrians, and I'll prove you wrong.
Yeah.
I still think he might be right. It's just the case where maybe the
Oh, he might be right.
Yeah.
But let me be clear. The way we played would not have been anything remotely like convincing evidence.
right. No, I mean I don't know that we played badly.
I did.
Well, what could you have done differently?
Oh well, I mean, we did not coordinate.
Oh.
The two Prussian leaders were not well synchronized.
Okay.
And so we didn't really do what we set out to do.
Right.
And that's just how baseball goes.
And these are at 1, 2, 3. So I can go 4. 4.5. 5.5. 6.
Yep.
And put him. We'll put him right in the middle like he was before. What's that one infantry doing way back there? Laggard?
He's the guy that the king comes up and yells at and says, you think you're going to live forever? Come on. Right? Wasn't that one of his favorite lines? Dog, do you think you're going to live forever?
Dogs, you think you're going to live forever. That's right.
All right.
All right, Michael, it's over to you.
Oh my gosh. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it?
Oh,
well, I guess
you gave one to the Prussians, but you did push the clock.
Yeah. So that was actually the worst of all possible die rolls. Advanced the clock and gave them one.
It's all right. The vassal die giveth, the vassal die taketh away.
Mostly taketh away, let's be honest.
Let's see. All right. Who gets this?
Well, you still have one brigade of cavalry. And you've
Yeah.
got your 2 infantry divisions that haven't moved yet.
Yep. I think I am going to do KL.
Kleist. Here
Kleist.
comes the Blitzkrieg.
Oh, famous Kleist from our Prague battle.
Yep. Yeah, he was the one who had a fair amount of difficulty there attacking out of Kaja, right? Wasn't it?
I think he was, yes, he
Yeah.
was desperately trying
One,
to fight his way out of a damp paper bag and failing.
2. I'm activating, or what? Okay, wait a minute. Before I move, I'm
Mm-hmm.
this artillery is going to fire.
Mm-hmm.
All right, time to worry. Who's the target?
13. Let's make this the target.
All right, so you've got 5 to 15. So that's a 1 to 3 shot.
Yep, 1 to 3 shot. And nope,
Nope.
that's not going to do anything. So they get a finished. All right. All right, so now we're going to movement. All right, so that's going to go there. That's going to go there. This, I got the one guy out of things, so he's at 1 and out of the hook, and then I'll just count the whole thing as 2. That should be fine. And let's see. We'll do that to there and 1. 2. And let's see, Keith, he's got everybody still in command. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Mole is going to go to there. So he flips. And all right, so we're back to you, Eric.
All right, here we go. Let's see what we get. 77.
All right, that is the end turn. And holy smokes, there's a bunch of folks who haven't activated. What have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I got 5 commands that haven't activated yet.
Oof. The 2
so that's
cavalry and the
yeah, and there's 3 infantry.
3 infantry. Yep.
Yeah,
And I think
so
the Prussians
I'll
have got 2 that they haven't done, right? They've got Kata and Prince Braunschweig.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'd say then let's go ahead and give it to them and make him
Yep. Go
just
ahead.
go ahead and finish
Burn
the
them
ones
up.
he has.
All right, let's see. All right, so we'll give this one to Kata. And so let's see, where do we go? He's fine where he is.
There you go.
All right.
All right. Go
All
ahead and
right.
roll, David.
Now it's your roll.
back to me. All right. So
That's one for the Prussians.
That's actually a tie.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, roll again. That's one for
Okay.
us, but we can give it to him if we want to.
Yeah, and we should. Let's
Yep,
go ahead
go
and finish
ahead.
them off.
all right. Well, of course, I only got the one guy left. Let's see where I want to put
Spend less time thinking about it.
officers here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's fine. And since the king's still here, I'll move him up in there. And let's see. And oh, I never. Close. Okay, Keith is there. And I think that's everybody for me.
Okay.
Everybody's still in command here? Is that actually I might wanna adjust him. Or actually he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I was just checking to make sure these independent units had a command to them. They do.
All right.
They're within range of the king, actually. So
Marvelous. He'll wave a stick at him or something.
All right, it's over to you,
Yeah.
Michael.
All right. Very good.
That's
All right. And we'll just go ahead and do these fellas in the back, I guess. The infantry in the back. And that is that. And Eric?
Here we go. We're looking for a 30 or a 40. Nope. I'm still on a roll. Rolling big numbers, big numbers.
Big
know,
numbers.
you
Big numbers. All right.
How many
Oh.
90s have you rolled?
All of them.
Yeah. I have been rolling a lot of those.
All right.
Must be that new app that I'm running under my stuff there.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh
Got
dear.
it.
Special 90s or better app.
All right. Well, it's your role now, isn't it, David?
It's back to
Yep,
David.
it's
Yeah.
fine. All right. So I'm up, and we got a 14.
That's a good roll for you, David. I'll
No,
let
that's
that-
not.
That's a tie.
No, because I moved.
Oh, the move the
Fred-
king.
Oh, did you move the king? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then we will go ahead and find the next guy.
I guess that's going to be
There you-
Wollersdorf.
Gesundheit. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And I guess we got two more
Yep. You go ahead and roll
on
one,
our
Michael.
side, and I'll go ahead and do that. And so then that'll be one of these chuckleheads. Which one is he? You'd think I'd know their names by now. Hedwigger.
Bob and Fred.
Bob Hedwigger. Yeah.
Here we go.
probably
Last
it.
one for
And
me.
you, Eric.
Oh, a 05.
Oh, no.
That is command confusion.
Depression 5. Well, that's
Other player picks. Well, that doesn't do us any
meaningless.
good.
Yeah.
So
He's
does
already
it just
done all
roll
of
over
this.
to us, or we roll again?
No, you just roll again.
Okay. All right.
All
That's
right.
the last one.
All right, so that's the last one. Okay. Well, what a kind of a bust of a turn.
No, actually, that's a tie. Because doesn't Fred go to 1 then when he's moved, and you're at 5?
So,
Or what is? Wait a
it's
minute. What's
actually
this?
funny
I don't
because
know.
usually what happens is this, and I'm honestly not sure what we're supposed to do here, because usually what happens is your command rating is reduced by 2 when you move.
Right.
It's not really clear what you do if your command rating is only 1, because that's all yours is right now. So can you reduce it by 2? Can you actually have a negative command rating? I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can.
but I can, if I would even be, I was thinking it would be reduced to one, to zero, because of,
Well, sure, it's either reduced to zero, which is a perfectly reasonable possibility, or it's reduced to -1, which I guess is also theoretically possible. It's just one of those weird things. So yeah, I mean, if you want to just
if it
roll
couldn't,
another one and
Here we
call
go.
that
Yeah.
one a try, what the hell? Just see what happens.
Yeah.
Another
There we go.
92. Woo!
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Do we have anybody who is shaken
No.
I don't.
or
You
routed?
don't.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then that was a record speed turn for us.
Right. And we
Largely because not very much happened.
wait. End turn. You can hit the end turn. Move the turn clock.
Turn. It's now at the 20.
10:20.
Okay. All
Back to
right.
there.
Now, the trick is that I'm gone the next 2 Sundays.
Yeah,
We can-
I don't think we should start another turn right now.
That was
since we're
what I
gonna
was
have
about to suggest.
a big gap. This
Oh.
is a good spot, and we could talk instead about what's going on with your
I was
battles of
thinking we could
Quebec
do
or whatever
another-
else.
And I was thinking we could do another turn with it. It went so
No,
quick.
I'd be reluctant to start another turn.
Okay.
And then not be able to finish it or end up being up too late. I'm expecting that the next day is going to be awfully busy for me. So,
Okay. Yep.
but anyway, so yeah, I mean, we probably should just go ahead and save.
Yep.
Here?
Save as is. Yep.
And
So this is reboot part 4.
And this is the beginning of the 1020 turn.
Correct.
All right. So I got some answers from Matthew to observations that Paul and I made when we played the scenario 6
Right.
of Battles for Quebec. And I think I told you about it last week, that it was just super weird. So many special rules, just insane. It felt like you were playing a different game, but with bar pieces. It was very strange. It was still kind of fun. It was very weird.
Right.
Obviously, dealing with city walls and all the formation stuff that was super weird, and nearly no fire combat of any kind. And what fire combat there's going to be is going to be like at 1 to 3. So it's
Right.
just, just amazingly weird. Anyway, but he was very appreciative of the things that we noted, and he said what I'm sure everyone who's ever done writing knows is, well, the rule made sense to me.
Right.
Yeah, because you wrote it, right? You knew what it was supposed to mean, but you didn't realize that the words could be interpreted differently. So he was grateful for the opportunity to see that, oh yeah, maybe there is a better way to say that. So that's good. Glad we got that done for him. And then I think he's on holiday right now.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if I'm going to hear back from him straight away, but I did just go ahead and ask him, hey, look, do you mind if I take the playtest kit to Concept World in Tempe? And I can't believe he's going to say no, but it doesn't feel right for me to just assume.
Right.
So we're going to try to get some playing done of that. There are 7 different scenarios, so there's really a lot to choose from. So you can play some that are a lot faster. Scenario 1, I think, is only 3 turns.
Oh, okay.
Is that right? 3 turns? It's really short. And so that's one you could really just get going. So just thinking in terms of the con, probably maybe that one just to kind of get a taste of it, and then maybe move on to one of the scenarios for Saint-Foy, which is the battle the next year as the French are trying to come take the town back.
Right.
and that one looked fun, and it is interesting because they each of the three battles takes place on a different part of the map. It's only a single map.
Right.
I mean, you think about like Luthen, which is 4 whole maps. It's a massive, massive game, and that's not even really the whole battlefield.
Right.
Right. Some of the Austrian armies off the northern edge of the map, and here we've got 3 battles, 3 different battles, all fought on different parts of the same map. One map.
Wow.
Anyway, it's just funny. I don't know. But it does mean that when you're playing a scenario and you go, why did they make the map look like this? You go to the next scenario and go, oh, okay, now I see why.
Right.
So yeah, that's what's going on with that, and looking forward to frankly, to just getting some of the scenarios played again, or maybe try some of the other ones, some of the what ify ones. Anyway, we'll see. But now the next thing I'm trying to think about is how to get it out there.
Right.
It's just a bunch of
like 8.5 by 11 pieces of paper taped together or something.
All taped together, exactly. And I'm thinking, I mean, I guess I could fold it and just put it under plexi when we get there. I guess it's probably less trouble to do that than it would be to try to figure out how to take a rolled up map with me. I guess not really sure. I don't know. I could put it in a guitar case and then ask the flight attendant, pretty please, could I stick it in the cabin, in the closet in the front, I'm just a struggling artist. Could you put my guitar?
You roll it up and you put it in a tube, and then you put it in down your trousers, and then you walk with a stiff leg everywhere you go.
No one will think to question. Yeah.
Not suspicious at all.
No, not at all. So that's really all I got. I don't have anything else to report about that. Work has been rather annoyingly occupying the entire day during the week, so I haven't been doing any other gaming. And really, the only other gaming I was doing for some reason, well, for 2 different reasons, the 2 like online games I've been playing with other folks are just on temporary hiatus.
Right.
So it's, I guess, maybe not even a bad thing, considering that work has just been picking me up, turning me around, and kicking me repeatedly. So that's all I got.
Cool. Well, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, gentlemen, we can go ahead and sign off and say farewell to all of our excited viewers out there. And so we'll be back on May the 25th, correct?
May the 25th, I will certainly be back. Yes.
Yep. Okay.
Yes,
cool.
That's right.
All right. Until then, everyone be well out there in the wider YouTube universe. And
yes, indeed.
Yeah. And then, David, I'll see you tomorrow.